Mario and Sonic have been in everything for decades, from whatever this Pikachu collab is for Sonic, and this creepy cosplay for Mario. They have been in anything that you can think of, except Beyblade. So let's try and make a representative Beyblade combination for both Mario and Sonic. Let's go. I started by collecting all my red, white, and blue Beyblades out of my collection. I'm guessing this is going to be a great starting point. Let's first off with some reference images. This is the Sonic we're going to be using, and this is the Mario. So they're pretty similar, a little bit of a contrast, but they're going to be pretty similar. Let's just dig through here and try to find some inspiration. So right off the bat, I'm seeing a couple Beyblades that I really think could be good. And obviously when I think of Sonic, I'm kind of thinking of a Dronzer. It's that same shade of blue as Sonic. Let me just pull out a couple and then we can go over them. My first option was Dronzer Auto Change Balancer. I like this powder blue, it kind of reminds me of the classic Sonic. And I like the hint of green. The red and the yellow kind of look good, like his feet all out here. And if he's running in a pinwheel, he has more feet than you know how to count. So I do like Auto Change Balancer. It's an option. Improving on Auto Change Balancer, we have Dronzer V, and this one happens to have an emerald weight disc, so I might have to salvage that part, but I do like the shape of Dronzer V. Options. Cyber Dragoon Battle Spec did kind of catch my eye with the gold and blue. It's more green than blue though, so I might have to pass. Maybe we'll salvage this sub attack ring off of it though, but we'll keep looking. Dronzer F is a good one. I kind of like this shape. It reminds me of Sonic's hair and kind of the shape of his ball, but it has a little bit too much green on there. Maybe I'll have to go with my last option. Dronzer S is a pretty good attack ring. I think the shape is very good. You know, it symbolizes its hair quite a bit. It's got a little bit of red and yellow. I kind of wish it had a little bit more green, but maybe we can do that and improve on this. So I think I'm going to go with the Dronzer S attack ring. I like the bit chip on Dronzer S, but I think there's a bit chip I like a little more. I like the emerald green on Dronzer V, so I think I'm going to swap out the bit chip. You still get a hint of gold, more red and green. So I like this bit chip. I like how this is looking so far. Let's continue. Obviously, for the weight disc, I think I'm going to have to salvage this emerald green weight disc off of this Dronzer V. I think it's about the only one that makes sense. For spin gear and blade base, I'm torn between these two Dragoons. I have Dragoon GT here. I thought that this one kind of worked pretty well. Not as much red as I was liking, but it does have some blue and white to match his shoes. I could go with like a Vortex Ape. That's not too shabby. Maybe a Vortex Ape. I don't know. I think it's pretty fair to put an engine gear into Sonic because he is the fastest thing alive and this is the fastest Dragoon engine gear. This is a pretty crazy combination. Dronzer V bit chip with a Dronzer S weight disc, with an emerald green 10 heavy, with the Dragoon GT engine gear and blade base. Does this look like Sonic? Let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking not really, but I think the colors are about as good as I'm getting. Before we get into Mario, I have to thank Nate B for leaving a comment on my post, giving me this idea for a video series. If you like this concept, hit the like button and let me know in the comments below what matchups you guys want to see me do next. Let's get into Mario. Moving on to Mario. Obviously, Mario has a bit more red and blue than white. Let me pick out the few options that I'm thinking for Mario. My first pick for Mario is Galsley. I think that this is a pretty solid base. He's mainly red and mainly blue. And then my second option was Wing Attacker. It's got some blue-red and I like the gold. The gold kind of looks like his buttons on his shirt. So I don't know. Galsley's pretty solid, but I do like the gold. For the sub-attack ring, I can't decide whether I want to go more blue or this original gold and red one. I'm thinking that looks pretty good because then we just have the hint of gold on the heads right there for the buttons. So I think I might go with this blue sub-attack ring, and this might be our sub and main attack ring for Mario. The bit chip for Mario, I don't know. Master Dragoon's pretty good. Got a little more gold in there, some blue and red. That is a very solid option. But then also, this Drigger G has a bit of gold for Drigger and blue and red. So, I don't know. These are both pretty good options. I'm gonna go with the Master Dragoon Bit Chip. I think it looks a little better. The gray is closer to the white for his gloves, so we're getting close. Let's move on to the weight disc and spin gear. I'm only left with a handful of options for the spin gear and blade base. I saw this metal Drasil, and I think this is kind of a brown. Maybe it's more of a bronze gray. This is an option. I didn't know this was even the blade base on here. So this is a very cool piece. Of course, you have a Dronzer Beyblade. This is kind of a green looking on camera, but I think it is about the same shade of like a bronze brown. Or I have Bench Blades, Tri-Horn, but of course this isn't stock, so we'll save that. I think we'll just go with this Dronzer Blade Base. This one does already have a blue Magna Core spin gear, so it's blue. We'll leave it on this blade base. So this is the final combination for Mario. I have the Master Dragoon Bit Chip with the Galsley Attack Ring. We have the Cyber Dragoon Sub Attack Ring. Opening it up, we have a 10 wide weight disc with the Cyber Dragoon spin gear because that was the only one I could get to fasten. Then we have a Master Dronzer blade base. So this is a pretty cool combination. I think this might look a little more like Mario than the Sonic one. I don't think these combinations turned out the best, but you know, it is kind of difficult to start from scratch and resemble something that is a multi-decade franchise. Let me know in the comments below, how do you think I did on making these Mario and Sonic combinations? I forgot I had these weight discs. I have this custom painted one that is red and blue, but I don't think it's stock, so we'll set that aside. But I have this nice blue one that I'm going to put on Sonic, and this chrome red one for Mario. I know this one is an original sparking weight disc, but I'm not exactly sure what this is, so if you guys know what this weight disc is that I'm about to put on Sonic, let me know in the comments below. This battle is first to 3 points wins.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mario and Sonic are launching in the stadium. Who do you have, Mario or Sonic? Personally, I have to go with Sonic. He's always been my favorite childhood character, so hopefully he wins this one. The combinations are pretty even, so there's a chance for either of them to win.
No contest!
I'm really enjoying using the DB Stadium for my Plastic Gen battles. The multi-ridge stadium does allow for some nice hard hits and a bit of stalling. It makes the battles a little more interesting.
No contest! Blue team!
Sonic gets the first point of the match. Will Mario be able to rebuttal? The aggression is crazy, almost knocking Mario out, but now Sonic is rounding the ridge. Sonic and Mario are so evenly matched, just like all the video games that they're in together.
Red team! No contest!
Mario snipes Sonic, but Sonic launches Mario out for the point.
Blue team!
I didn't expect Mario to be the more aggressive Beyblade, saying I gave Sonic a rubber sharp. So, I guess Mario's the aggressor, which is pretty funny, saying Sonic has rubber and an engine gear.
No contest!
Mario is taking full advantage of the stadium, using that ridge, circling Sonic, showing him that he is the predator and Sonic is the prey. Will this stamina battle work out, or the sub-attack ring help Mario?
Red team!
It's all tied up, it could end here. Mario biding his time, knowing that he could win on stamina, but goes back to the aggression. They almost launch each other out. Ooh, this is a close battle.
No contest.
Once again, this could settle it. Mario circling, trying to find the opening in Sonic's defense. He dives in. The recoil goes in Sonic's favor, and Sonic gets his third point to win. Thank you all so much for watching, especially my Dragoon channel members. Become a Dragoon member for behind-the-scenes content on this channel. Also, hit this playlist if you want to see more Plastic content. Support me by buying some merch or becoming a member. All of your support means the world to me. Let me know who you want to see battle next, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.